What is up, YouTube? Bubbles and Wall Cards back with another video. Going to do the October grade reveal tonight. Shouldn't take too long, but figured I'd hop on, make sure everything was working properly, let folks roll in. I posted it up for 7. Today is one of those weird days when the time changes, so I was a little confused this morning when I noticed the time on my microwave was different and made me think I was running out of time today. But anyway, let folks roll in before I get into too much. I'm gonna let you guys know, because I know not everybody is in the group, about the next submission. We got the first cards I'm showing you guys are ones that were not in the preview. I had mentioned there might be some cards added. I put it in the group that there was some cards added when I officially knew whether or not they were getting sent. And so I'm going to go over those first, so you guys will get to see what was added in that you didn't get to see in the preview. I think you guys will enjoy it. Let's see what else. What's up, Rick? What's up, James? What's up, Sean? So the next submission is going to be, me and the missus discussed it, not discovered it. We discussed it. We were torn between the 21st of November or December 5th. We decided to go ahead with November 21st. And the reason why I really didn't want to do that weekend, because her birthday is the 22nd. But looking at the calendar, if I did the 5th, I don't think that the cards would be back in time for us to get it shipped back out to you guys before the first of the year. So I didn't want things getting tied up with the Christmas break and New Year's and all that other stuff. So we're going to roll with November 21st, and then they should be back probably like the second week. I would say middle of the second week of December, because you got the Thanksgiving holiday in there. And then that, would give us enough time to get the reveal done, packed, all that stuff, and back out to you guys. So I think that's the best way to go. So anyway, and that also gives everybody 3 weeks to get your stuff together in the mail and all of that. So that will probably be, unless somebody decides that they want to send a personal, I can get a personal in. We'll probably close the year out on that submission just because of the holidays. We normally do that at the end of the year. We'll combine and kind of run November, December together. That way, we're not battling mail. The mail system gets rough around this time of the year too, because people are buying and shopping and all that. You have them, taking breaks for the holidays and everything. People are tighter on money because they got to shop and, meals and all that. So I think it's always just worked best to just close it out, combine those, set it up, to where it doesn't conflict with the holiday dates, and end of the year on a high note. So the Topps Chrome special, it has ended. So for that order, there's no Topps Chrome special. Don't send Topps Chrome and think it's the old price. Shut up, Sadie. My beard is good, brother. I just washed it, so it's still a little damp. That's why. But there's no Topps Chrome special for the next order. That ended. What else did I want to go over? Oh, actually, shout out to Guns. I don't know if he's on watching. I got to talk to him for a bit last night. And I went over, I explained it to him. But if y'all watched the last video, I mentioned that I sent some cards in for grading, and I sent them to CGC. I just want to explain real quick while I have everybody, watching or whatever, because I know there's always question marks like why isn't he using SGC? There's several different reasons, and they'll make sense when I tell you. Reason number one, I had a couple cards that were the in-person autos. One being, you notice it's not on the screen, the Robles with me and my kids. Now that CGC can do the JSA authentication and slab and all of that, I wanted to send a couple things in. I sent the Muhammad Ali in, and I sent in the Robles. So that was reason number one. Reason number two, there was some cards that I've sent in about 3 times to SGC that they always sent back and said, we do not grade. I was on ComC browsing around, and I noticed some of these cards, CGC was grading them. So that gave me another reason to send them an order, because if they're grading, I've been wanting these to be done, but SGC wasn't doing them. So if CGC is doing them, those are the only 2 companies I'm using, is CGC and SGC. So I put those in the order. Then they also said that they can do up to, I think it's 7.25 millimeter thickness. And looking at measurements, I believe that's around 260 to 280 point. SGC only does up to 180 point. So I had some thicker cards that I included in the order. I want to see what their thick slab looks like, how they grade the thicker cards, that sort of thing. Because obviously, with SGC restricted at 180, this would give an option on the larger cards. So I sent some of those in. And then another big point, the stuff. I also sent in some videotapes. I sent in 3 VHS and 2 Betamax to the video grading. So I sent those in as well. And then the other big thing is they were running a special in October, and the price that it cost me per card was less than what SGC was when I started grading with SGC. And considering like all but 10 of the cards I sent are just straight PC cards, cost, when you can save money to do something for your collection, get it, just put it in. I basically looked at it as if I went into my LCS and I wanted to buy some one-touches, getting it slabbed with a grade and everything on it wasn't costing me much more. And so that's kind of what my thought process was behind it. I'm not mad at SGC. It has nothing to do with them. This was solely wanted to get the autographs done, try a couple other things, test them out there, and then, of course, price. So I wanted to clear that up. I didn't want anybody thinking anything crazy, because sometimes people will make shit up in their heads that, oh, he's sending cards elsewhere, blah, blah, blah. But that's it. That's all it is. So there you have it. But anyway, all right. It is 7:03. We have Eric in here so he can pay for all of your likes and all of that. Y'all can harass him in the chat if you choose so. But who else do we got in here? We got Ryan Bugay's in here, Sadie's in here, Sean, I said hi to, and then, of course, Eric. All right, I'm going to start with these. These are Ryan Satterleys. These are the ones you guys have not seen these because they were not in the preview. But I wanted to get them out because there's some big pieces here. First of all, Ryan knows that some didn't get slabbed. The 56 Faded Williams did not get graded. They said it was too fragile. So that one was one of them. This is a Reward of Merit. And it did not get slabbed. And then this here is Sporting Life Official Scorecard. I believe, Ryan, the reason for this one, I think she said this came like out of a magazine or something like that. One of these He said that it looked like it came out of a magazine, and so that's there. The rest of it wasn't there, so they couldn't do it. But anyway, those are the 3 of yours that did not get done. There's 2 other people that had cards that didn't get done. I'll go over them when I get to them. All right. Next up is 1912 T202 Hassan. Just before the battle, Myers and Mathewson, and it got a 1.5. Pretty cool Christy Mathewson there. And then these are going to be hard to show on camera, but this is a cabinet card of W.F. Cody, who also is known as Buffalo Bill, wearing tassel jacket with facsimile signature from Stacy Studio. So this is a Buffalo Bill. It got graded a 1. There's the back. Now, these, I just want to make everyone clear, and Ryan already knows this, they did charge extra for these as oversized. So I just want to make sure everybody doesn't think, oh, you can send, gigantic posters in and they're going to slip through at the regular cost. They did charge, these were $40 a piece. So just so you're aware on that. And then the next one, I see James is in the chat. He'll like this one. This is a 1935 Wheaties Lou Gehrig. This is from the cereal box. And it got authentic minimum size not met. It would have only gotten a 1 anyway because it looks like somebody had it in a binder or pinned to the wall. But 35 Wheaties Lou Gehrig. The back of the box. So, a couple pretty cool ones there. All right. We'll get into all these 9.5s. Ryan got he was messaging me, man, what's with all the 9.5s? Chrome Anniversary Green out of 75, Bobby Witt Jr. 9.5 with a 10. There's still nice stuff even in a 9.5 though. Chrome Xander Bogaerts Orange in a 9.5. Machado Chrome Base in an 8. Yeah, Eric was at his job today. He was at the Beckett booth. He sent pictures. Don't let him fool y'all. Don't let him fool y'all. Garrett Cole Chrome Base 9.5. Mookie Betts Chrome Update Rookie Debut 9.5. Here's a Garrett Crochet Gold out of 50, 2021 Chrome in a 9.5. Kenny Lofton 01 Chrome Refractor in a 6. A-Rod 99 Chrome Refractor in an 8.5. He said he's open to everything. I don't know for sure, Ryan. At the end of the day, he's going to go where Boris tells him to go. That's the best thing I can tell you. I'm not going to play Nostradamus. I would like... There's been people saying the Nationals actually have enough space that they could make a play for him and still have cap room to sign some other veteran, help. So that would be pretty cool if we could do that. But I don't know. Does that Lofton say refractor or retro? It says refractor. But it's supposed to say retrofractor because of the back. Yeah, I can send that and get it fixed. It's going to take a while though because it'll go with the next order. So give me a couple weeks and I'll get it sent in. 43 MP and Company Ted Williams R302-1 in a 2. American Beauty Bill Chappelle in a 1. Here is 1922 W573 Grover Alexander. Almost said Grover Cleveland. In a 1-5. Yeah, Boris is not a nice. He's not a swell fellow. He's going to look out for his wallet, but at the same time, we could say that, but being an agent and making making money is what his job is. So his job is to make himself and his players the most money and put them in the best situation. So 1922 American Caramel Al Walters in a 3. I don't know where Soto will go. I actually think it would be best if he stayed in New York, just because he's been on a lot of different teams here in a short amount of time. So 67 Topps Carew in a 4. And Ryan, I will say I looked over this. There is some hints of potential creases, but since you said you think this came from an auction house, it's tough to see. It's tough to see on that. So, Rod White, how are you doing? 34 Gowdy Lefty Grove in a 1. Here is a 1910 Bishop and Company E99 Maggart in a 1. '96 Upper Deck SPX Hollow View Heroes Michael Jordan in a 9. Uh, 97 Finest Refractor Barry Sanders in an 8. '14 Chrome Orange Jose Ramirez in a 10. Uh, 1910 Cycle Dots Miller in a 1.5. 1909 Sovereign Tommy Leach Portrait in a 1. Well, I would say if you were in prison that it has to be, being out has to be way better than being in. I don't need any details, but yeah, I would say you're probably in a much better position. 1910 American Beauty Peter O'Brien in a 1. Uh, 1910 American Beauty Ed Konechty Authentic Minimum Size Not Met. '1911 American Beauty Ed Willits Authentic Minimum Size Not Met. Whoever has the nice teeth. That's my LCS, Ryan, and he actually those were bought all they were one collection. They were bought as a collection. They've never been graded or anything. The gentleman that owned them was the original person that smoked the cigarettes, got the cards, and then they were handed down until they got to the grandson. And then the grandson just, he had like a sentimental value to him, but he wasn't interested in the cards. He said he could use the money more than the cards. And so he sold the whole collection to my LCS. So it was like one owner, you know, the whole story there, the whole background, the life cycle of the cards. So they were nice because they were taken care of. 34 Diamond Stars, Frank Cressetti in a 2.5. Here's 256 Mantles, a gray and a white back, both in ones. They both had a few runs with some bike spokes. Yeah, it's a really cool story, but it goes back to kind of what I was talking about with vintage too. I wonder how many times this happens now with like these vintage collections popping up that have just been tucked away for years, and now they're appearing because this was a he has more in this order, but he has more that he isn't sending. That's just like not Hall of Famers or whatever. It was a very large collection. That's why they're all Piedmont too, because obviously the backs of the cards were the cigarette brands, and they're all Piedmont. So you can tell it was like one person just smoked Piedmont cigarettes and kept all the cards. So Jose Ramirez, Chrome base rookie, and a 9.5. Jose Ramirez auto Chrome 9.5 with a 10 auto. Emmanuel Clase rookie auto 9.5 with a 10. (2010) Chrome Mike Giancarlo Stanton rookie auto in an 8.5. 2018 Chrome rookie auto green out of 99 Ozzy Albies in a 9. (1943) MP & Co. Bob Feller in a 2.5. (2022) Chrome Update Auto Bobby Witt Jr. 9.5 with a 10. $98.99 Flair Showcase Take It to .net out of 1,000 Kevin Garnett in a 9.5. (2005) Chrome Update Auto Refractor out of 500 Andrew McCutcheon 8.5 with a 10 auto. Gilded CJ Abrams Cast in Gold auto out of 199 9.5 with a 10. (2016) Heritage Miners Aaron Judge 9.5. 2014 Heritage Miners Aaron Judge 9.5. I thought this was really cool. I just wished it was reversed, but this is a pretty cool one. 97 Elite out of 1,500. Passing the Torch auto. It's Ozzy the Wizard. And then Jeter on the back. Dual auto. That's a pretty cool pairing there. Ozzy and Jeter. And then last up is a 1909 Old Mill Fred Abbott and a 1. So let me get these packed back up and we will move right along. I'm going to set this one to the side, so I'll send the Lofton back with the next order, Ryan, and get that fixed. Also, while I'm doing this, since he didn't comment on my video, thanks to Eric for reaching out to me and showing me cards that the shop that he manages had in store and asked if I was interested in. Might have to reach out to the Better Business Bureau on the customer service aspect of telling me that I have poor taste, but you know. See what you get from management in the Northeast. All right. These down there. All righty. Next, I'll just stick with Ryan, and I'll go with Ryan Bouguet. Jose Canseco misprint card. Oh man. I'm not exactly for sure which Jose Canseco misprint you're referring to, bud. The one where it's actually Ozzie Canseco as the picture. The only one that's popping off at the top of my head is a Jose, but probably not much. That's part of that era where there's lots of stuff. All right, Ryan. The Jackson Chourio did not get slabbed. They put too large to holder. If I had to guess, it is cut too tall. Normally, when they do these, if they put too large, then it's normally they're cut wrong. And they don't fit in the bedded part of the slab because they have the little bedding. So if they're not cut right, they're not going to fit in there and it would damage the card. So that is likely the scenario with this. But they did too large, so you'll have credit on that one. Archives Purple Juan Soto got a 9.5. '18 Tops Fire Flamethrowers Otani got a 9. '14 Stadium Club Mookie Betts got a 9.5. Tops Now Shohei Otani got a 10. No, Ryan. It's not that they won't. If it's cut wrong, a lot of times on these bigger cards, when they manufacture them, they're cut wrong. To be honest with you, if you send it to PSA and if it's not cut right, they're not going to be able to do it either because the slabs have the bedding in it for the thicker cards. And so if it's cut too big, it won't fit in the bed. And if they were to encapsulate it, it would damage your card. If it's a matter of the cut, to be honest with you, Beckett is probably the only one that would be able to do it because they don't actually have the bed. They put it in a sleeve and then encapsulate it in them funky slabs that they have. But it's a sizing issue. It's not that they won't do it. It's just a sizing thing. And if it's too big, PSA can't do it either. So, just letting you know, it wasn't that they wouldn't, it's that they couldn't. 19 Update Gold Vlad got a 9. Dominguez Sapphire got a 10. Chrome Black and White Ray Wave Judge got a 10. And the 5-star Pentamiris Penmanship out of 10 Juan Soto got an 8 with a 10 auto. So there you go, Ryan. All right, next up, I got Carl. '65 American League batting leaders got a 6. '88 Fleer Jordan in an 8.5. '56 Topps Bazooka Contest in a 3.5. Eric, I don't think there is a single hockey card in here, brother. So I'll let you hold out until you snap, but I'm just going to give you a heads up. It's probably, I don't think there's any hockey. '69 Checklist with Mickey Mantle in a 5.5. '89-90 Fleer Sticker Jordan in a 7. '88-89 Jordan in an 8. '60 Topps Brooks Robinson in a 5. '65 Topps Embossed Hank Aaron in a 4. '60 Frank Robinson in a 4.5. '84 Topps Franco Harris Record Breaker. I'm confused why it says Record Breaker because it doesn't say anything on the card about Record Breaker. It says Wonder Bread All Stars. I'm wondering if they punched in the wrong one here. Because this is 1976 and this says 1984. So yeah, this one is this one's mislabeled. It's clearly the wrong year. So this one has to get sent back too. '83 Topps Stickers Tony Dorsett in an 8. And then '69 Topps National League Pitching Leaders in a 5. So there you go, Carl. I'll have to remember to tell him that's got to send back. All right, next I have Card Seller. They had one that did not get done. It's actually Carl's. I know whose it is too. But for some reason Bart submitted it. But it's this one here. It's the 1888 RNS Artistic. It was too fragile. So that they'll have credit on that one. All the rest of them, I'm not going to go through and like repeat the Piedmont over and over because they're Piedmont T206s. So first up is a Tim Jordan portrait in a 3. It's $14 a card, Rod. Next is a Tommy Leach portrait in a 4. Here's a Jim Delahanty in a 5. Frank Smith, Chicago F. Smith on front in a 4-5. Bill Bradley portrait in a 4. Tommy Leach portrait in a 2. Ed Cicotti in a 3. Lee Tannehill, L. Tannehill on front in a 3. George Gibson in a 3. And if anybody out there like collects the T206s or knows somebody that collects T206s and any of them in the orders that we've revealed, this is my local card shop. So I can get you a price on them, and if there's something that you've been like you wanted to buy or whatever, I could get a price and all that for you. Howie Kamnitz, arms folded in a 4. Glenn Leibhart in a 2-5. Billy Sullivan in a 3. Ginger Beaumont in a 4. Yes, reholders would be the same price, Carlisle. And yeah, if you have something that you need relabeled or reholdered, yeah, I can send them in. They do them the same because I just submitted in and with the reholder. Now something like this where it's got to be fixed, that was there error, that's free, but reholders are the same cost. Bill Dolan, Boston, 3.5. All right, you're in here, Carl. Cool. Yeah. I'll set it aside. I wanted to just make sure I reminded myself to tell you. Here's another Bill Dolan in a 2. Beals Becker in a 3. Bill Shipke in a 3. George McBride in a 4. Wilbur Good in a 4. Bill Bradley portrait in a 5. Joe Birmingham in a 2.5. Fielder Jones, hands at hips in a 4. Yeah, Carlisle, I don't know if you've seen the last order. There's been a couple back-to-back orders with a good amount of T206 in really nice condition. Mike Donlin, hands on knees in a 4.5. Rod, these are 1909. Harry Davis, H. Davis on front in a 4.5. Kitty Bransfield in a 3.5. Simon Nichols, hands on knees, in a 4.5. Frank Bowerman in a 4. Vive Lindemann in a 3.5. Clyde Milan in a 3.5. I love this dude's bat. Like, it looks like he's swinging a broomstick. Yeah, James got to see him before they got sent in. Johnny Bates in a 2. James got to hold the he got to hold the McJackie brawl before it ever got sent in. That's still like, we've graded a lot of awesome stuff, but that card will always hold a place as one of the coolest. Charlie Starr in a 4. Well, of course there's a lot of money on the table. Do you see all the Jason Robertsons back there? I mean, sheesh. That's a ton right there. Come on. J.J. Clark in a 4. George Davis in a 3. Mike Donlin seated in a 3.5. Fred Parent in a 2.5. Claude Ritchie in a 3. Ed Hahn, who also is holding, like, it looks weird how some of the guys hold their bats. Ed Hahn in a 2. Tom Jones in a 4. This is actually, this is the one I sent back to get fixed. They had it labeled as Fielder Jones, and it's Tom Jones. Fred Jacklich in a 4. Heine Wagner. Not Onus, but Heine. Bat on left shoulder in a 3. Jake Stahl, no glove shows in a 3. Rube Oldring fielding in a 5. And then a Jiggs Donahue, authentic minimum size not met. So out of all of those, one got authentic. And I don't think he's gotten any over a 5, which is weird, because some of them... I have a T206 and an old SGC 5, and I am not ashamed to say that a lot of these look better than that card. A lot of them do. So... That's right. You liked how I worked that in there, right, Carlos? There's a lot of money on this table. You best damn believe it. You see all that back row back there? You got Lamar Jackson. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Jason Robertson. Oh, by the way, that is one that I sent in. I did send in the 101 that was gifted by Brad and Sherry. I did send that one in, so it shall be protected. All right. Next up, I have James Oh, oh no. The missus has an idea for the podcast. Woo. Actually, are we doing it this week? Because I know you have a prior arrangement. Oh, I know what she's talking about. Yeah. She was looking at some stuff. Yeah. I know what she's talking about now. All right. Next up is James. Alrighty. All right. 14. Derek Jeter Gold in a 9.5. I'm not opening any pack. Boy. Okay, just let me know. 15 Gold Jeter in a 10. (2012) update Gold All-Star Game in a 9.5. (2012) Checklist Gold in a 9.5. Also, Eric, I'm doubling down. I'm saying it live right now tonight on my channel. Y'all don't stand a chance on the silly card of the week. I've already locked it down. I haven't told y'all what it is yet. But the missus, please confirm to them that the card I have picked is locked down for the win. It's already locked down. If it doesn't win, it has to be a double dose of justice for Troy Dan. That's all it is. 2012 Gold Derek Jeter 9.5. 2013 Gold Jeter in a 9. By the way, James, you did really well on these because with these gold borders, these things are tough, and you did really good on these. 09 update Girardi and Jeter Gold in a 9.5. Update Jeter and Wright Gold in a 9. '08 Gold Jeter in an 8.5. Straight immature bubbles. This card isn't immature. This one is Fanatic Find. Or Fanatified. That's what it is. It's Fanatified. That's what I'm calling it. Fanatified. 06 update Jeter Gold in a 9.5. Uh, 2011 update Gold Jeter in a 9.5. Yes, the serial numbers are on the label. 1765 out of 2011. They're all on there. It's just next to the gold. But they put them all on there. 2010 update Gold Jeter in a 9.5. '06 Jeter A-Rod Team Stars Gold 9.5. '06 update All-Star Gold 9. '06 Gold Glove in a 9. Here's the 01 Chrome Rizzuto Jeter Past to Present Refractor 8.5. Now, Here is something that I want to just explain for a moment. And I'm going to use this card because I'm going to tell you right now, I was sitting right next to the man when he opened the pack. He pulled the card, he put it in a sleeve, put it in the card saver, and it immediately got graded. Like, immediately. Darryl Strawberry, Topps Update, Gold Refractor, 89 Design Auto, and I got an 8. So straight from the pack to the grading company, and it got an 8. So that's a bummer, but that's the world we live in today. So, but then here we are, a 2010 gold, Derek Jeter in a 10. And then we can go back to 09 gold, Derek Jeter in a 10. You have no opinion on grading, Eric, because you don't do it. It's like, yeah, it's like an opinion just to have an opinion. They're like those bungholes. 54 Bowman Berra in a 3-5. Oh, man. Hey, Carlos, I'm sure we have connections somewhere with shipping companies. We can get this done. All right, let me stick to the Jeters. Yeah, all right. 02 Jeter gold in a 9. '06 gold Jeter in a 9-5. I heard that Diddy's lawyer used the excuse that Costco was right up the street. I'm sure there's one. Eric lives near Boston. I'm sure there's one close. If Diddy could get that much baby oil or whatever the hell it was, mayonnaise is an oil. It's just a type of oil, right? I'm sure we can get that much to Eric. It can be done. It can be done. 04 Kings of New York gold, A-Rod Jeter in a 9-5. Oh, James just dropped a little salt on Eric. He said he has nothing worth grading. He knows about that Bruins Bobby Orr collection, Eric. He knows that was a minor league squad. 15, the captain's final game gold in an 8. There was just shots fired in the chat. And James is a nice man. 2011 gold Jeter in a 9-5. '10 Jeter and Andrus All-Star Advisor Checklist gold in an 8-5. '04 gold in a 9-5. Rod, I think the first one was 1992, which just so happened to be Derek Jeter's rookie year. And Shaquille O'Neal. I'm pretty sure that was the first year. '05 Topps gold Jeter in a 9. All right. 41 double play Rolf and Dickey in a 1.5. So, funny story. And James, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that the reps that were at SGC told James that they didn't grade these. And he had bought them at Chantilly and came back to the house and was like, well, I wanted to get these slab, but they told me they didn't do them. And I said, well, we're going to send them in because they're on the pop report, so I don't know why in the hell they would tell you that they didn't do them. And here we are, proof that they do them. Here is 41 double plate, Henrik and Russo in a 3. Gordon and Ruffing in a 1-5. Gomez and Rizzuto in a 2. And a Pretty and Murphy in a 4. So there you go, James. He's packed back up. James, can you text me when you get a chance and let me know if you want any insurance or anything like that? I'm going to be shipping yours and both Ryan's out tomorrow. So if you could just text me and let me know if you would like insurance or not. Because you already have credit, so... I don't know exactly. I'd have to pull the sheet up, but you have credit for your shipping, so. All right, next up is Aaron Langley, and just for the fun of it, since this is a little favorite on the podcast, I'll set that there while I'm unloading the cards. The Dynamite in a 10. The Dynamite. The Pterodactyl Dynamite. Or, sorry. Wait, why in the hell is that? Am I losing my damn mind? Why does this say Triceratops Rainbow out of 50? But isn't that a pterodactyl? How in the hell does that make any sense? It says Triceratops Rainbow. But that's not a Triceratops. I'm going to have to look at this checklist because now I'm confused. But anyway, wild card illumination out of 50. Caleb Williams, Silver Dynamite in a 10. So I'm going to have to look that up because I don't know why it says Triceratops. SGC may not know their dinosaurs because that's not a Triceratops. But I'll check the checklist and see. Maybe Leaf did something, or Wildcard did something weird. Don Russ, the rookie, CJ Stroud in a 9. 18 Prism base, Baker Mayfield in a 9. Panini Player of the Day 2020 Jordan Love rookie in a 9.5. Yeah, maybe they thought pterodactyl started with a T. I don't know. I'll look it up and just check the serial number. I'm pretty sure it's wrong. 16 Donruss Derrick Henry in a 10. Score Marvin Harrison Jr. in a 10. 2024 score potential Jaden Daniels in a 9.5. Prism Orange Laser Brandon Ayuk in a 9. Contenders 2023 CJ Stroud in a 9.5. Chronicles Draft Picks Justin Herbert Optic Red Prism in a 9. '87 Topps Bo Jackson in an 8. '2000 Pacific Crown Royale Rookie Royalty Tom Brady in a 7. Canvas Don Russ rated rookie CeeDee Lamb in a 9.5. Mosaic base Jalen Hurts rookie in an 8. Optic Jordan Love in a 9. Mosaic Gold Reactive CeeDee Lamb in a 10. Phoenix Fireburst Jalen Hurts in a 10. Score Malik Neighbors in a 10. Prism Purple Ice out of 225 Breece Hall in a 9. Purple out of 125 Breece Hall in a 9.5. Gold Reactive NFL debut Mosaic Burrow in a 9.5. 04 Leaf Certified Materials Freshman Fabric out of 150 Mirror Red Eli Manning in an 8.5. Jaden Daniels Score Base Rookie in a 10. Select Certified Rookies Jordan Love in a 9.5. Score 35th Anniversary Jaden Daniels in a 10. So this score stuff looks like it's grading pretty good because I think he got a 10 on every one that he sent of this. Well, this is a 9.5, but this is the auto and it's got a foil to it. So Spencer Rattler Gold Zone auto out of 50. 9.5 with a 10. Did Zaylin call? She probably told you. Well, never mind. 87 Mark McGuire in an 8. And then 87 Barry Bonds in an 8. So there we have it, guys. Pretty cool order. Eric, I apologize. There was no hockey. I know. You're very disappointed. Very sad. But overall, it was pretty cool order. Good mixture of stuff. Some fun cards. Remember, again, if you missed the beginning, the Dynamite did make up for about 30,000. You are right. You are definitely right. If you want to submit in the next order, and likely the last order of 2024, please have your cards to us by November the 21st. We will be doing an order then, and I don't plan to do any the rest of the year because of the holidays. So unless you have like a bulk personal that you want us to send in for you, otherwise that will be wrapping up 2024, and then we'll kick into 2025. And hopefully they don't change too much. Normally the beginning of the year is when we see the most changes of things. But I think all the companies are pretty comfortable where they're at right now, but we'll see. I never want to try to predict anything like that anymore, but let's see. She said she told me all about how her and Jade have to go see Moana 2, and then I have to be there too, and all the reasons why. Oh, she wants to go see Moana 2. Well, I'm sure y'all are going to make sure that she goes and sees Moana 2. But anyway, guys, I appreciate all of you. Hope you have a good night. Those that are getting shipped out, I will get with y'all to get them out in the mail tomorrow. Let me see what my schedule's like, because Mondays are really busy. I don't know. I will try to make it down for the local folks. I got to see what's on the docket for tomorrow. It may have to be Tuesday, just because Mondays are busy. But I'll figure it out and let you guys know one way or the other. But that's all I got for you guys. Thank you to everybody. I will check on Dynamite and see what's up with that label. But as always, guys, stay safe, stay healthy, and until the next video, I'm out.